What's up, guys? It's Armalite015. You can call me by my real name, Rob, if you'd like, and I'm in motherfucking boot camp. So the video you guys see here is me starting off as a complete noob. I'm in combat training. From what I'd heard, through the grapevine, that it was best to go to combat training to get your guns and XP rank up, things like that. While kind of getting warmed up and used to the game. So I'm doing that till I hit level 10 here, and then moving on to the other games. I think only don't expect anything too special. Obviously, with combat training, I think there's only one real live person on the opposite team. The majority of these fuckers I'm playing against are all AIs. And the difficulty level isn't too low and it's not too high with the AIs. So there are times where they hear your gunshot and they'll swarm on you, and they'll flank you from behind and then just shoot you. And obviously, once they actually get you locked in their sights and they shoot you, their accuracy is usually pretty darn good. I gotta say, so far playing this game, I'm pretty impressed with how Treyarch has been able to make, regardless of what the gun type or class. That was a fail. I thought that was gonna be a roof level was gonna be a whole lot lower than that. Treyarch has done just an awesome job with making, regardless of what the class is that you use, everything's so balanced in this game. For the short time that I've played it, I can tell that SMGs are still, even after the nerfing, still quite good. Assault rifles are excellent. LMGs have a fucking ton of power to them, but obviously they just slow you down, bog you down. And then even shotguns. Shotguns are even on a competitive level, and that's hard to do. I don't think any Call of Duty game so far has had such a balance with their different gun classes and in that big spectrum of different types and ranges of different types of guns. So my hat's off to Treyarch for doing such a good job with that. I know the connection is based on hosts, and who has the best connection will be the host, kind of like the old Black Ops. And unfortunately, I don't think with the kind of connection I have here at my house, I'm ever going to be really a host for the game. So I'll always have a little bit of lag. I'll always be a little bit of a little bit of a disadvantage to the host if I ever come up across the host. But unfortunately, where I live, it's a monopoly for the for the internet companies that operate here. You can choose between only two of them, and one out of the two of them is complete crap. I had like a 20 meg per second download that I was purchasing from this one company, and then I was testing it. On average, I was only getting 1 meg per download, 1 megabyte per second. So it was absolute shit. So I went to the other company, and it's much better, but the highest plan, the fastest internet speed they'll offer, is a 15 meg. And 15 meg still, it's enough for you to play games and stuff like this on here, but it's not like you're ever going to be a host. There's so many people that play on a 20 plus meg speed. There's even guys, it's not unheard of for people to play on a 50 to upwards of 100 megabytes per second download. So I got to work with what I got, and I'm continuing to get better at this game. I'm knocking off the dust, trying to get my my accuracy honed back into what it once was. I'm doing some recording right now for you guys too. I've only been playing off and on for maybe about 3 days so far, and I think the best that I could do on a free-for-all so far, still learning the maps and everything, was I could do like a 30 and 10. And I guess in retrospect, that's not horrible. You're still finishing the game with a 3.0 KD, which is great, but it's just not nearly as spectacular, I think, as the games I could do towards the end of my Modern Warfare 3 games, where I could get like a 30 and 5 game running around. So I'm working up to it, but I gotta say, I'm actually kind of pleasantly surprised with how well I'm adapting to the game, and how quickly I'm picking up not only the guns, but the accuracy again and the speed. Started this game back off with I think a 7. No, it's a 9 sensitivity, but on this game it's a little bit different. It's probably more like a 7 from Modern Warfare 3. So I'm gonna try and bump that up a little bit higher, maybe upwards of a maybe a 12. If I can get that high on this. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Just knocking off the dust. I have some gameplays I've got. I might put them up here, or talk a little about one of these SMGs. I feel as an underdog and a really good gun that probably not a lot of people are using. But until then, check you later.